Welcome everybody. I'm going to show you how to set up a Microsoft Visual Studio 2010 project that will allow you to implement your new weapon into UDK. First, you want to go to File, New, and open up a new project. You want to make sure that Unreal Script is selected, and then you want to give a name to your project. This doesn't have to be anything specific, but it does help to remember the name of the project. So I'm going to name mine Video File. Under Location, you want to make sure that it is under UDK, and then your version of UDK that you're using, Development, and then Source. Also, you want to make sure that the Create Directory for Solution is unchecked. Now you want to hit OK. Let that load for just a second. Once it opens up, you want to right click on the name of your project and go down to Add New Folder, and you want to name this Classes, capital C, and then you want to right click on the name of your solution again and go down to Properties. Here under General, under Target Game, you want to change this from Unreal Engine 3 Licensee to Unreal Engine 3 Mod. Under the UCC path, you want to change that to UDK, your version, binaries, Win32, and then go down until you find the UDK executable. Open that. Under the reference source path, go to Browse. You want to go to UDK, your version, Development, and then Source, and select that folder. Then you're going to skip the build events, go down to Build, change the configuration to All Configurations, and you want to click both of the checks. Then under Debug, make sure that all configurations are still selected. Under Game or Start Game Executable, you want to go back and you want to find the executable for the game. Under Binaries, Win32, until you find the executable. You want to load map at startup. The map we're going to use is under Examples / Example Map. You want to disable startup movies, enable unpublished mods, force windowed mode, and open log at window position. Scroll down under additional options, type -log. Now you're just going to close this, right click on your solution, and unload the project. Whenever it asks you to save, hit yes, right click again, and reload your project. This will allow it to refresh all the things that you've added. So now we are going to rebuild the solution, and it will fail. You want to rebuild one more time, and it will work. Run the program, and let's make sure that we haven't messed anything up at this point. Takes a little bit to load up. Almost there. There it is. Now, as long as everything loaded up properly, it means that we haven't messed up anything yet. So, go ahead and quit out of this, and we'll go back to our project. Under classes, you want to right click, go to add new item. We're going to add a UT3 weapon. Under the name, just to make it a little bit easier in the next step, erase the 1. Hit add. And then here it will tell you that the class your weapon is going to be extending the UT weapon Enforcer. This isn't what we want, so we're going to erase Enforcer and type in Shock Rifle. Now, unload project, save, reload. Before we go any further, we want to go down to the UDK folder, and you want to open up your version, UDK game, config, and you want to find the default engine INI file. You want to go to the Unreal Ed.Editor Engine section. You should only have 2 lines, this first one and the second one. On what will be your third line, add plus edit packages equal the name of the solution you created, in my case, video file. You want to save it, and then you want to find the UDK editor INI file, find the mod packages section. You can either do the find or you can go down near the bottom. You want to change these 2 lines to look like mine. Under mod packages and path, you want to put in parent development/source. Under mod output directory, you want it to be parent UDK game/script. You want to save both of these and go back to Visual Studio. Here you want to rebuild your solution. Remember, if it fails, just do it again and it should work if you've done everything correctly. Once that's done, go ahead and run it. If it asks you to resave or to save your scripts, go ahead and tell it yes. And as long as it's working, it means you've done everything right and you can move on to the next section. Thank you.